All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately to link for the memberships right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption, a definitive black manhood designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. Get over there, family. Click that link right down there in the chat. Get that preview of that amazing, amazing course. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week, discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Check it out, family. Become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Check it out. Check out that catalog. Get a discount. Shop and save and shop. Everybody know the General got the pop in his page on Patreon. By far, over 500 exclusive live streams. You already know, strictly fire. It's an amazing, amazing video library. You should not be without it. Click that link in the top of the chat and become a member today. That's right, family. To all those out there that donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate to this hardworking General up late at night, still dropping information for the family, waking them up. Click that link over there and donate, and I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. Now, as I continue to do research on this man that they call Charlie Kirk, a provocateur. You see, in every sense of the word, nothing but a provocateur. Every sense of the word, stirring up fires everywhere. Wherever he opened his mouth up, he stir up another fire. Where it's coming to my attention that he was also uh, very well one of the masterminds of the January 6th insurrection. Yeah, was questioned by the Congress. I believe so. Was the committee up at the Congress? Yeah. So he was questioned, as a provocateur because he made comments online talking about he bringing 80 buses. So he bringing 80 buses of students to help this president fight, you see, to stop the steal, you see. And so, yeah, but, and we're going to get into some of the things that he said. But yes, indeed, he was questioned and he was up there. And with the other one, what's his name? What's his name? Nick Fruity Tears. Yeah, Fuentes, whatever his name is, Fruity Tears. And even Alex Jones. Yeah, even Alex Jones. That's why I don't trust Alex Jones. I never did, but he pretend. See, they all pretend like they for this quote unquote America, and that's cold work. All that shit is just cold work. So that's why Alex Jones was put under scrutiny. You see, Nick Fruity Tails was put under scrutiny. All of them was in. They was all in on the insurrection. You see, one way or another, they was all co-conspirators of the insurrection. So this just show you the lights of who this man is. You see what I'm saying? This just tell you, this is we'll try to topple the goddamn government. You see, it already ain't working for nobody, but at the same time, we'll go in masses of white nationalists to the, and to live the dream of revolution and insurrection and run up through the goddamn Capitol building, you see, and terrorizing and pillaging the goddamn Capitol building. But now, so this is becoming more clearer on who this man is, and I'm already clear, but I didn't know that his name was in so many. You understand? Situations of clear, radicalism. And people say he's not. I said he was a radical, and people say he's not a radical. You see, he's not a radical. Goddamn. Well, what does a radical mean? You see, you and fail back when the shit got hot. I mean, you up there even with what they call them, the Proud Boy. All the races was down there in DC. Yeah, they all the races, birds of a feather. Oh yeah, I got to get on him. I got to get on him. Who gonna get on him? We got to get on him. You see, got to get on him. Cause you see, the thing is, it ain't over because they trying to, pick some shit with us. They ready. They trying to mobilize for us. So somebody better say something. Somebody got to say something. Who is this that's trying to instigate a war with black people? You see, and probably a whole lot of groups, but most definitely they want something with us. Most definitely they want something with us. They went to the far left. Yeah, and they went to attack the blacks, whatever the far left may mean. You see, I don't give, to me, a Neanderthal is a Neanderthal. I don't far left, far right, in the middle. It don't mean no goddamn difference to me. A Neanderthal is a Neanderthal. Yeah, yeah. Man, Alex Jones is a white nationalist. Period. You see, Alex Jones is a fucking white nationalist. That's exactly what he no different than any of the other ones. You see, he just don't be fooled at all. Yeah, all of them is white nationalists. He up there with Nick Fuentes, whatever his name is. You see, he was down there at the January 6th Stop the Steal rally. He down there with him. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. And man, listen to me when I tell you, if people have seen how fucking Alex Jones has, I'm talking about before they got on his head. They got on his motherfucking head and they gave him that motherfucking $1 billion or whatever, talking about them kids over there at Sandy Hook. And he got that damn lawsuit thrown on his ass, which he lost. And he had to pay out damn near, he had to pay out which he didn't pay. He filed for bankruptcy. And somehow, somebody helped him out. I don't know who behind the scenes helped him out, Donald Trump or whoever helped him out. He's still there, but that motherfucker quiet. He don't even talk like he normally talk. You see what I'm saying? They didn't hushed his rhetoric down. But he most definitely was at that goddamn one of his co-workers, one of his one of the whatever his name, Schroeder or whatever, a guy that was doing some editorials and and had a little show on his InfoWars. He ended up doing some time. He didn't do no whole lot of time, but he did some time. He did about, I don't know, was it he did about 2 or 3 months, but he did some time. He had to go sit his ass down for a minute because they was out there, and I don't see how the other ones, but they did also they investigated Charlie Kirk. He had to go before the January 6th committee, and he had to, he had to be questioned on here because he had made remarks. And so these is some goddamn show enough radicals. You see, they in one talking about radical, one you got the Republicans talking about the left is radical, they ass is radical. All of them radical. You see, but that just let me get you before you get me. You see, both of them just as radical as the other. You understand? They all want white power. They all want white power. You see, but this just showing you not only the things that he's spewing, just like we just proved that he was talking about the military, sending the military, and he talking about coming in with a hammer. You see, he's talking about coming in with the hammer on these cities. Okay, he's talking about coming in. He said, come in full-fledged, tanks and shit and all of that. So he's ready. Yeah. So I mean, that sounds just. But he says he's denying that January 6th was about an insurrection, that somehow that these groups and these radical groups intertwined with Trump supporters and shit, and that they were the ones that committed the insurrection or breaking into the. But he said it wasn't an insurrection. But anytime you cross the goddamn Capitol building and you running through the goddamn Capitol building, what the hell is that? You see? And so they you all in you in what, senators and representatives, you in their chambers kicking your feet up, going still. I think that some of them stole computers and shit and all that, broke shit up in there and everything. You see? Yeah, black power. So yeah, so we just we clearing up, that these are really, some wild out radicals. Why am I so in? Because first and foremost, I had to expose, number one, that all this, why people ain't celebrate showing remorse and why are black people celebrate, and they attacking motherfuckers out here for and I document everything that I put here. I document it. You see, but listen to me. Once you cross the line with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., it's a wrap. That's a wrap. You didn't disrespect. We don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Period. Just real talk. You see what I'm saying? You are talking about one of the most beloved leaders in not only the black community, but black people all around the world. You see, Martin Luther King, and here it is. You a scumbag. You see, to think you are even in the league to speak upon Dr. Martin Luther King, and then people talk about what did he say, prove what he said was wrong. He didn't even, he's picking up slander information from J. Edgar Hoover, where there's supposed to be some memo that's saying that Dr. Martin Luther King was in the room with one of his constituents, and the constituent raped a woman, and Dr. Martin Luther King was in there, and somehow he also, I don't know, gave the man some advice on what to do and how to do it and shit like, yeah. So this is some fucking undocumented slander that he put out there on Martin Luther King, and talk and let's be clear, this is the reason why Donald Trump removed Dr. Martin Luther King's bust, his statue, out of the Oval Office. They removed Martin Luther King's bust out of the Oval Office, and I have no doubt that what this guy Charlie Kirk is talking about, he is one of the masterminds, that the think tanks. You see what I'm saying? Or what Donald Trump is implementing today. You see, is implementing today. And so this man talking about come into and say put military on every street. He's talking about not just being on the main roads and shit. He's talking about occupying these cities. You see, so you got to understand is this is what the man said. This is what the man said. And so that clearly sounds like a man who is, is gun ho for just a straight, Gestapo type government where you just, is Nazi style, SS guards, and you see what I'm saying, and fear of any type of, speaking up for yourself, and that's what they trying to do. You see, now y'all heard they got rid of Jimmy Kimmel on ABC. They got I think he was on, and yeah, they got rid of old Jimmy Kimmel. They put his ass on standby because he said some things about uh Charlie Kirk. I don't know what he said, and I would like to know what he said. You see, but obviously Charlie Kirk was talking about the Israelis and things of that nature. Israel probably net. I haven't heard it. I would like to hear what he said. You see, but he's speaking, and I believe a lot of groups got on top of him. Because I don't know if he was pro-Israeli at first and shit. I don't know if that what it was, and I believe a lot of them white nationalist groups got on his head about that. And so I guess he started moving more. You understand? I mean, I don't know what they consider left. I don't consider what they consider right, because all them motherfuckers is left to me. You see, the right is left to me when it's dealing with Neanderthal. But anyway, and so a lot of people saying that he might have got some backlash from the Jewish community. And I know that Jimmy Kimmel is probably, I think he's Jewish. So, he probably has something to say. You feel what I'm saying? And so that it is what it is. And so, yeah, he being silenced. And so, you might, it might be, a disagreement between the Jewish state and these Aryans over here, because when you start dealing with them hate groups, them white hate groups, they are anti-Jewish. You could just believe that. They're anti-Jewish. And so, I don't know if Donald Trump gonna, because I mean, you didn't marry into their bloodline. His you gonna be anti-Jewish? See, that I don't understand that, because I mean, either this is a play they playing, this is a psyop, a psychological warfare, because he's married. On one end, he's constituents with these anti-Jewish leaders, and then on the other end, he married his wife, his daughter married a Jew, and so forth. So I don't know where all this shit is going. It's like a bunch of bullshit, but at the same time, these different groups, the Jews, the American MAGA shit, and all of that, they're butting heads now. They're butting heads, and so we don't know what whose side, these, and don't care, but we better keep our eyes on everybody. I tell you that. We better keep our eyes on everybody. I'm just diving into this since this guy, Charlie Kirk, has been unalived, and I didn't know all the things that he was saying about black people. I didn't, yeah. Oh, Jay, shut up. Shut up. He was out there just like everybody else. Yeah, no, don't come over here. Every goddamn thing I talk about is right and exact. Everything I talk about is right and exact. He made a goddamn post saying he was bringing 80 goddamn buses. You know what the fuck he said. You know what he said. In the hell you talking about? They created the goddamn what did he say? He Democrats create. Well, motherfucker, we sitting up here watching this shit on TV. You dumbass motherfucker. We ain't nobody in the black community listening to no motherfucking Democrat or Republican. You dumbass fool. You was a dumbass fool. You ain't nothing but a Neanderthal. You think we give a goddamn what a Democrat or a Republican is talking about? We see the shit for ourselves. We've been knowing white racist groups from motherfucking since the goddamn plantation. You dumbass fool. We don't need no information from no Neanderthal about no white hate groups. And y'all been lynching us since the goddamn 1700s. You dumbass fool. We see you wild ass Neanderthals running through the goddamn. What you mean? They created a January 6th conspiracy. God damn it! Somebody y'all went to that goddamn rally with the intent to do what y'all was. Because first and foremost, it got to be. Can't nobody just say up, and can't nobody just up and say, man, let's rush the Capitol building. You understand what I'm saying? Without that energy already being in your heart. Ain't nobody, because that's some crazy shit. You could get shot the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Your ass could go to jail for damn near half your lifespan. So for somebody to fucking just rush the Capitol building, them motherfuckers had that shit in their heart when they showed up. Like, if these motherfuckers don't put Donald Trump, we rushing this motherfucker. You don't go there and somebody just, out of nowhere, y'all just come for a rally, a peaceful rally, and then somebody just jump up and say, man, let's rush this motherfucker. And everybody just rush in there. That's all it takes for somebody to say, let's rush it. Or just 2 or 3 motherfuckers. It'll be 2 or 3 motherfuckers by themselves. But ain't no way that many people gonna rush the goddamn Capitol building knowing if you're gonna fail. Just think of how dumb that shit was. You gonna fail, okay? If you ain't taking over the whole motherfucking government, and you failing. So what the fuck you think the outcome gonna be when y'all rush this Capitol building and run through this motherfucker like y'all running through it? You see what I'm saying? Disrespecting, and like I say, I stay out of politics because y'all know who I am. You feel what I'm saying? But look what it sent out to the world, that some vagabonds, some ragtag ass hillbillies is running through the damn Capitol building in front of the goddamn world. Not only was it an insurrection, it was a damn shame of the whole nation to the world. You fucking fools, to see some shit like that. You see, if that had been over in goddamn China or goddamn Russia, they would have came through there and shot all y'all ass. You see what I'm saying? You dumb fool. Talking about it's a conspiracy. They made up the conspiracy. Bitch, we sitting up here watching the shit on TV. It's always some dumbass Neanderthal coming here gonna tell us some goddamn like we don't see this shit. Where you at, dummy? Where your dumb ass? Bring your dumb ass back up in here. Where did that dumbass Neanderthal come back? He didn't fled. Where you at? Come on, Jay. Where you at, Jay? Bring your dumb ass back up in here. Come on, Jay. Talking about that was a like we give a goddamn or whether that's a goddamn demo. Like we listening to the Democrat. Bitch, we see it on TV, fool. You dumbass fool. Gonna sit up here and goddamn. Goddamn, we done did some crazy shit like that in school. I remember one day, man, it was back, man, it was in like 89, I was in 89, 90. Man, Big Daddy Kane came to our high school, man. We talking about when Big Daddy Kane was hot. You feel what I'm saying? And man, it's something, man. We was coming down out of classes and shit. We was going to the auditorium, man. And man, they was talking about, man, it was just crowded all in the hallways, and niggas went to acting crazy. And then they shut the doors on us so we couldn't get into the goddamn auditorium, man. And man, we beat the doors off that motherfucker. Man, we was in there acting crazy. Man, they was about to kick, man, they was kicking motherfuckers out of that motherfucker. But you know what I'm saying? But that was a wild ass situation, man. You know what I'm saying? The kids went crazy. And you can imagine this is a school with about 2,000 some kids in it. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, I say, wow. And they always want, I ain't had shit to do with it. They want to blame shit. Man, you know, you had something to do with it. I ain't had shit to do with shit. These motherfuckers, y'all told them kids they couldn't go and see it was too many people in there or something. You see what I'm saying? And man, they damn near, but you know, don't be no goddamn fool. We know what the fuck y'all went there to do. We know what y'all went there to do. And then and so it's a goddamn conspiracy. Ain't no goddamn conspiracy. A bunch of wild ass hillbillies went to Washington D.C. thinking that they was gonna pull off some you know, and it was a form of an insurrection to you in the Capitol building, you dumbass fool. What else do you call that? Well, you gonna run through the Capitol building. You gonna what? So if the senators and representatives is in there, what y'all gonna do to them? They had to go into some emergency rooms and shit. They had to flee out of there. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all rushed in. Man, that's a fucking insurrection. But if y'all had been in goddamn Russia, y'all had been in China, they would have shot y'all. They would have shot y'all dead. They wouldn't have had, it wouldn't have been no, they would have came in there straight military and shot y'all down for doing some shit like that. You see, but only in America where people pretend, and then that's crazy. After all of that, I mean, he pardoned. You understand what I'm saying? He pardoned them, a lot of them, if not the majority of them. So I mean, so I would like to know, because they trying to say, and I need to look into that. How many people did he pardon? Because they saying that these radicals were blended in with Trump supporters, and it really wasn't Trump supporters. It was the radicals. So did he just let out his supporters? Did he lead the radicals in there, or did he let everybody out? Yeah, yeah. He was out there too. The Groypers and shit, he was out there too. He was out there. He was out there with them. Yeah, they was out there. Of course they was out. I would like to know if he let them go. If he let them go, then I know what it is, okay? Because see, the thing is, once you understand them white national, they always talking about overthrowing the government. That's what they talk about. That's what them white nationalists talk about, overthrowing the government. And so if you go out there, you understand what I'm saying, and you know that this is what they own. I mean, if motherfucker ain't on what I'm on, and I know they on some crazy shit, I'm not gonna be with them. You see what I'm saying? Wait a minute, ain't that them radical motherfuckers talking about overthrowing the government? Ain't you could imagine motherfuckers is out there running off at the mouth. You could imagine what was being said in that goddamn rally. You could imagine that they was saying all kind of shit. So wasn't nobody confused about who they was around. You see what I'm saying? They were not confused about who they was around. They, you know, you already know, man, we rushing this motherfucker. You already know, man, we rushing this motherfucker. If that vice president don't do what he's supposed to do, we rushing it. And that's exactly what the fuck happened, because they was expecting that the vice president was going, you know, he was going, it was something that he could do, like throw out the vote or some shit that he could do, but he didn't do it. And I guess they started calling his ass a punk, and he had to flee. You see what I'm saying? And so we know what it is. We know what it is. We're not dumb. Okay, we're not dumb. But anyway, family, I'm glad that guy just come in. Next time, stay in. Don't flee like a little punk. What's his name? What's his name? Little Aryan Nation guy came over here. Yeah, and fled like a punk. In the hell, where he go? Where he go? I like to know what's on his page. Yeah, let me see who he is. Talk about the Democrat. We'll give a fuck about no goddamn Democrat. Yeah, nobody give a fuck about no Democrat or no damn Republican. This motherfucker said, wait a minute, hold up. I got to get this guys. And I'm going to get up off of here in a minute, but I'm going to come back on this. I ain't letting up off of these beasts. Did this motherfucker, could he delete it? I don't know. God damn it. That motherfucker done fled. No, wait a minute. It might be up here somewhere. Yeah, that motherfucker done fled. That motherfucker done fled. That mother. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna look his punk ass up. Yeah. I'm gonna look his punk ass. I'm gonna see what he about. See who watching my shit. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, family, let me get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm on the job. This is Naga News Network. This is General Cyrus Seti reporting, goddamn it, from the black community. You know I'm always on the case. You already know I'm always looking for the truth. I'll see y'all a little later. This is General Cyrus Seti saying, hey, man, get over there, click some of them links, support the general. Yeah, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. Don't worry about it. We're going to get black on him. This is General Cyrus Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation, black power.